Hi, I'm Danielle and welcome to Books and Beyond. Today I have a battle of the book boxes. Today we have some special editions. These are not part of the normal subscription for either of these boxes, but they both are monthly subscriptions. So the first one is the Arcane Society and our second one is Fabled. So without further ado, I'm gonna open the biggest one first. So I do know what these are, but I have not seen them. They are both series, so they have more than one box in here. If you are a subscriber to the monthly subscription for both of these boxes, you do get early access. But I believe they are for Fabled. They might do early access and then have like an open pre-order. It just depends. So, all right, I see some foiling. Really popping colors here. I'm gonna pull these out of the box. And then, I don't know if these came from their US warehouse or the Australian one. I actually got these a while ago, like a few weeks ago, maybe more than a few weeks ago. I just haven't had a chance to unbox them. But I did get an email from Fabled about these. So, this is a trilogy. The author is Harley LaRue, very popular, and I've actually read the first book in this series, and so obviously I liked it enough that I was like, yes, I would like some special editions of these. So, all right, so these first two I have not read. All right, and the last one is the book I have read, which is Her Soul to Take. So, this one, Her Soul for Revenge, is the second book, I believe. Is this the All Souls trilogy, I want to say? Soul of a Witch, that's the third one. That just came out recently, actually. So, here we go. So here's our first book, Love the Blue. This was a really good book, by the way. So here we have our digital sprayed edge, solid top and bottom. Let's go and open this. I wanted him to consume me, to take me, and use all of me. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, here's our foiling on here. So I do remember this was about like a girl. It's got the same quote there. This was a girl who moved to a town that they had moved away from, and there's like these kind of like, it's like a cult basically, and they kill people, they make sacrifices, and she is one of their targets. And so this, I would categorize this book as paranormal romance, but she meets a demon that's working for the bad guy, and she's basically trying to convince them to help her get away and not be dead. So and she dedicated this to her husband, or she call him husband. I don't know if that's a typo or not, but anyway. So yeah, Leon, he's the male main character. Oh my gosh, look how big this print is. Oh my gosh, this is definitely a very spicy series, I would say. But anyway, I really enjoyed it. It was like kind of a thriller. It had like a thriller vibe to it, which I was really into. I guess I really like a horror aspect in some of my romances. Don't know why. I don't even like horror movies, but I like these kinds of books. Her Soul for Revenge. So there's a character in this one who does show up in this book, and I think this is like her story, like her background and stuff. So anyway, so here we have also the sprayed edges. Again, really bright colors. Oh, is there a synopsis on the back that I forgot to read? Oh, here we go. Okay, so Leon, I earned my reputation among magicians for a reason. One wrong move and you're dead. Killer, they called me, and killing is what I'm best at. Except her, the one I was supposed to take, the one I should have killed. I didn't. The cult that once controlled me wants her, and I'm not about to lose my new toy to them. Ray, that's our female main character. I've always believed in the supernatural. Hunting for ghosts is my passion. Oh yeah, she's like a ghost hunter. But summoning a demon was never part of the plan. Monsters are roaming the woods and something ancient, something evil is waking up and calling my name. I don't know who I can trust or how deep this darkness goes. All I know is my one shot at survival is the demon stalking me, and he doesn't just want my body, he wants my soul. Yeah, so there was like, I just felt like it was so interesting, like the way this book is written, because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Like it's not really my thing. And then I read it and I was just like, oh wow, this is crazy. So, but it was really interesting. I thought the author, she's very creative for sure. So anyway, so, oh yeah, was this one signed? Let's see. I didn't even look. I'm so sorry. Yeah, signed by the author, hand signed. So that's a plus. Content warning. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Yeah, there's like these creatures in the woods and it's like super creepy. And she's always like out in the dark in the middle of the woods. There's no one around and it's just like, it's got that thriller vibe. So this one says, a home isn't just a place. Sometimes a home is a person. Sometimes a home is flesh and blood. All right, so this has Juniper and Zane. So I'm not gonna read that one. And then this is, to my last breath, I'll fight for you beyond this life, beyond death. I'll love you. Oh, there's a little typo right there. I'll love you always. Okay, so that is a typo. So we have like this capital, like, and then we have a look like a lowercase L. So this might be what the email is about. So they did talk about how they're actually resending out the dust jackets. And this is one of the reasons why, is there's like an error. And there was something about, I want to say there was like something about the size of the fonts were different or something. But honestly, I really don't notice it on this. So it's actually pretty, it's not very obvious to me, but somebody noticed it. So I do applaud any book box that owns up to their mistakes and says, oh, and there was an email too from like the lady who's like, I should have been checking it and I didn't check it. Now we're hiring more people. I'm so sorry. Like it was like a personal apology from the person who checks these for editing and stuff. And I'm just like, wow, like you never see that. And I honestly wasn't that mad about it, but the only thing that makes me mad is if they push you off. Looking at you, Eternal Embers, you kind of blew me off when I was like, why is this like this? So anyway, that's that. So that is our first one, Fabled. Now we have Arcane Society. Might be a little biased with this one because this is probably one of my favorite authors. And I know what this is. I'm so excited. Been waiting for this to come in. So, all right. So we have very nice packaging. Ooh, okay. And this is an incomplete series. And when I say incomplete, I don't mean, well, they just did some books and then you have to order the rest. The author is still writing them. So, but it's a series that I know I love. Yes. These are the first 3 books. I couldn't remember if they were doing 2 or 3, but these are the first 3 books in the series. So there are 3 books in this. There's 3 books in this. This is the perfect battle because we have 3 equal books to compare. Okay, so I'm gonna move our Harley LaRue Fabled Editions aside. This is What Lies Beyond the Veil, Harper L. Woods. I love this series. This has Fae. This has all the good stuff. This is really, really good series. Highly, highly, highly recommend. I have read all 3 of these books. That's how you know I really like it. It's like I read the one and I couldn't stop. I just kept going. And I was so glad, by the way, that I had book 2 because they do end on cliffhangers, I will say. So I'm waiting for book 4 currently. I have no idea. I follow the author. I actually follow her on Patreon. I do. That's how much I like this series and I like the author. Her other name is Adelaide Forrest. I haven't read her Adelaide Forrest books, which I do plan on doing, but I do want to in future. I would say maybe I should, but I don't know. I just feel like it's so incomplete, you know? This is What Hunts Inside the Shadows. Book 2, What Lurks Between the Fates. And like I said, like I hope the 4th book is coming out soon. I will say I love the original covers too for this series. If you have seen them. They have like a snake, and there's a story behind all that, like the snakes and everything. But this is Fae, but it's also got like a mythology aspect to it. Soulmates, like all that stuff. All the stuff that it's crack. It's like my crack. This could be drugs, but it's not. It's books, and it's legal. So there you go. All right, so this is what lies beyond the veils. This is book 1. So we have some solid, here's our edges. I do like these like kind of little curly things. There is beauty in knowing who you are and embracing that in spite of the potential consequences. Oh, yes. Oh, and it's got Arcane Society on the back, so there's that. And here are our sprayed edges with the snake and the crystal. I don't know why there's a crystal. Why is there a crystal? I don't remember there being anything about a crystal in it. I could be lying. Oh, yes. Okay. I'll be honest, I was a little underwhelmed by this. This was underwhelming. You heard my reaction. That was an honest reaction. I'm like, oh, this is so much better. Like, I do really love this. Look at this detail. Like, look at that. Look how the detail is in there. I really like that. So yeah, this is, oh, they don't have like a book 1 or 2. That's okay. I think there was an issue with these, with the printer. So these are a little late getting to us. But honestly, it's a lot faster than some book boxes. I won't name names, but you know who they are. Imagine how brightly you'd shine if you embraced all that fire. Lovely. So it is signed by the author. Yay. All right. What lies beyond the veil? There is a glossary of terms. Yeah, there's like gods, and it's just so cool. Like, I just love this. Like, there's this veil that separates them, and there's a history. There's like a religion in here that's like trying to keep people away from the Fae, like basically saying like they're evil and everything, but of course they're not. Well, some of them are. But anyway, so here is our art in here, our page art. It's okay. It's a very basic. I am a little bit, I just feel like this bright blue doesn't blend as well. This is a little bit lighter. So I would say that that was probably like one of my only criticisms of it. But yeah, this book starts off, there's a veil, and people get sacrificed to it to keep it going, or keep the magic or whatever. There's like a really corrupt, I don't know, I think it's like a duke or something, like corrupt kingdom. They're not very nice people. So this is what hunts inside the shadows. Here we have this. We have our, okay, yeah. Now I'm really digging, yeah. I'm going to love you until the stars disappear from the night sky and the sun ceases to shine, until the world returns to the void from whence it was born and chaos reigns once again. Love those quotes. Those are good. This is beautiful. This is like a nice purple. Like, why even do dust jackets when you have this? Like, oof. This is the same quote on the back. All right. Really beautiful. Just really pretty. So like I said, the first book ends on a cliffhanger. So this is not signed. I believe these are not supposed to be signed. I think it was just book 1, if I recall. It's got the same, same glossary, same headers. So this is pretty basic. You know, and I will say, so like I said, this was not part of the subscription. This was a special edition that you had to order and pay extra for. But anyway, it's not like I wasn't going to. So, okay. What lurks between the fates? Here we have, okay, so, ooh, see, I really like this. Like, I like this. This is beautiful. Oh, there is a tree in this book. Yes, it's a very interesting tree. I'll just leave it at that. But anyway, yeah, so this was the maid I'd waited centuries for, a queen of death and carnage. Yeah, so there you go. All right, there you go. All right, this is very basic. So okay, so what I'm gonna do, actually, oh, and I don't think this one was signed. either. It's not supposed to be, I don't think. Yeah. So nice tipping page though. I guess if I ever meet the author, which I probably won't because I'm not like outgoing that way, but I would ask her to sign them. So here, I wanted to show this because I do want to see, I actually want to see the comparison. So like they'll all match with this blue, but here is the books together. So we have this red, purple, and white. And I really do like this is nice. I like this. And here's the different snakes in the sprayed edges. This is very basic art to me. It's not super, I do like the books in this one though. It doesn't really stand out to me, but this intricacy and this foiling, these hardcovers are amazing. I do like these. But now let's go back and look. This is a tough call. This is a tough call in this one. Because you have this like super popping color, which it's funny because sometimes Arcane does do like different color variations, which the blue is different enough, but this really pops. Like, ooh, look at that. It's like electric, you know? So like, I really like that. Okay. So like just on the naked, I'm just going to take the dust cover off these ones too, because I'm having a hard time deciding. What do you think? Like, put your comments below. Like, what do you like? Why do you like it? Because we're all different. We all like different, like, style aesthetics, that kind of thing. Okay, so these, though, are all signed. Ooh, there's a little bit of a binding error there. They have this, like, foiling here. They have the sprayed edges here, and yeah, and this is nice. It's a nice dark color. They're so chunky though. Ooh, okay. And then we have these where we have the color. Oops, sorry, that's rocking. Oh, there's like a little bit of a like the foiling with whatever the machine was, there's a little bit of a mark right. Yeah, I'll get it closer. You probably, yeah, see, it's kind of right there. You can see it. Man, I don't know. Okay, if we're going off of the foiling alone on the naked hardcover, when it comes to Fabled versus Arcane, I like the Arcane one. This one has the better foiling detail. If we're going off of the dust jackets, okay, even though there was a mistake on this one, I like the look of these. I'm gonna go based off looks. I'm very shallow that way. So I'm gonna say that Fabled wins for the dust jackets. I like this series, so I'm biased, but I did read book 1 of this one. Like, I did read book 1. And I like this series. I like the story. I really like, I think this one was, I think I gave 4.5 stars to the rehearsal to take, and I think I gave 5 stars to this one and the second one. But it's not fair because I didn't read the other Harley LaRue books. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I really think price wise, I want to say these were like both of these were over $100. I want to say they were actually pretty competitively priced in terms of this one. I want to say was like, I think they were both around $115. This one might have been more expensive just because of the shipping, because these ones, I should put them both in here. These ones did come from Australia. So guess what? I'm gonna I'm gonna call it a draw. Okay, I'm gonna call it a draw because I find that there's equal things that I like about both of them. I think that we're gonna have to call this one a tie. So if you want to see me do more of these Battle of the Book boxes with the special editions, please let me know, because I actually really had fun doing this and looking at them and seeing which ones I like more and subscribe to my channel, you know, because, you know, I'm going to be doing more stuff anyway. I'll probably just do it anyway. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.